Hi Gemini, welcome to Omkara Tarot and to your June monthly reading. Please know, even as I'm doing your reading, I could be picking up on the energy of someone on your mind, someone who's attached to your energy, or even a cross watcher who's here today checking up on, Gemini. Also know these readings are general, collective, so will or will not, resonate with each and every one of you out there. So please take what works for you and leave the rest. So let's begin, Gemini. Dear God, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, please bless this reading for Gemini and send us the message they need to hear the most. Thank you. So let's begin, Gemini. So the first card I have here for you, Gemini, is in your current position, recent past, coming up in June. This is what you should be holding on to or are holding on to. This is what you should let go of. These are your biggest hurdles this month. This is how people view you, Gemini, and this is advice from the universe. So let's begin. Current position I have, Gemini, is the Strength card. Wonderful. Recent past, the Four of Cups, Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the World. Okay, so this card I'm going to leave for till the end. This will be the advice from the universe after we've clarified all the cards. So let's begin. So in your current position, Gemini, I have the World card. The Strength card, which is, so you are in your element, it seems, this month, Gemini. You are feeling strong, powerful, you've made up your mind, and you're charging ahead full gusto with, you whatever heartbreak or pain or whatever you had in the past, whether it was with work or love or business or whatever sphere of your life that you felt you were not doing well or you were upset about, I think you're letting it go this month, Gemini, and you're totally in your, oh my God, I have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands together in your present position. How wonderful is that? All we're lacking here is the Ace of Cups, and Jesus, look at the Strength card, Taming the Lion. That is so good, Gemini. Whatever, you were disappointed about in the past, you're just letting it go now. Everything is seeming totally positive for you here. Pentacles, Wands. So let's see in your recent past. In the recent past, I see you feeling a bit sad and feeling that you lost something. You looking a bit depressed to me. Yes. You have the Ten of Swords here. This card is so scary looking. I stuttered over my words for a second. Look at this man having 10 swords pierced in his back. Okay, so something really came to an end, and maybe it was a betrayal by a friend, from a friend, or maybe you did that to somebody. Something happened here when it was sad. Whatever happened was really sad. It brought you down to your knees, and you really thought there was nothing else to go forward to. But now I think you've taken your strength back and you are now moving away from, I think this period of your heartbreak and depression is over, and you have picked up yourself, you've taken the strength, and you're releasing all that burden. These are very, very good cards, Gemini. This is the last reading I'm doing for June, and it's yours, and it's making me feel so good. You're releasing all your pain, your burden. The Ten of Swords have, told you that this chapter or whatever you were doing is over in your life. You have the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, you have your strength. You're letting go of any heartache that you had, whether it was work, business, or whatever. Or maybe it could have been with a partner, who you had to cut out of your life. Maybe you cut somebody out of your life. Yeah, you made a decision. You made a firm decision. Seven of Cups in reverse. Seven of Cups upright is a person, who is very confused. The life is full of illusions. I don't know what to believe. Now you're coming into your power. Okay? You're seeing past all these illusions and you're charging ahead with the truth now. Really nice. Gemini, not only do you have the Ace of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles. In the future position, you have the Ace of Swords. 3 aces in one reading. Only one missing right now is the Ace of Cups, but yeah, 3 out of 4, fabulous. So, yeah, and you're not really telling people about it either. You're keeping things very close to your chest and you have these big plans of moving ahead to something and you're keeping very quiet about it and on your own, quietly you're working towards these. Look at this person. He's sitting alone. He's not bothered about what anybody else is doing. He's one by one working on his own plans and cutting out whatever doesn't suit him or her and just kind of, big plans to move ahead. Really nice, Gemini. 3 aces. Whatever stress and worry you had in the past, all gone. In your future position with the Eight of Swords, now this person is totally tied and has all these swords around her and feels I can't get myself out of it, and see what the Gemini has. The Ace of Swords, and you're cutting away all these ropes that bind you, removing the blindfold, and all seems really, really good. Let's have one more card for your future position, Spirit. I'm feeling uplifted just seeing this reading. Spirit, one more card for the Ace of Swords and the 8 of Swords in reverse for their future position, for Gemini's future position. New beginnings, stable new beginnings again. Okay, just like this person, working pentacle by pentacle. So you're making sure that even though you're working on whatever thing you're trying to do slow, but you're trying to do it very steady. You want to be very stable in whatever move that you're making. Yeah, you want to get rid of all this emotional, being overly emotional or having any emotional ties maybe which didn't serve you, which made you feel at unrest, which gave you confusion in the past, which hurt you probably. So you're getting away from anything that can emotionally upset you anymore, and you're taking a fresh leap of faith. Okay, this is the Fool card. This is of new beginnings, bright, new, exciting things that you want to explore. Really nice. So what are you holding on to? Why are you holding on to the Seven of Swords? Now, Seven of Swords is a card of somebody cheating or being cheated. So are you still holding on to any of this pain? Did somebody do something which was not right by you, Gemini? Or did you do something to someone which was not right and you moved away from them? So Spirit is saying somewhere deep in your heart and soul, you're still holding on to this feeling of the Seven of Swords. Spirit, can we please have a card for... Yes, somebody made you feel neglected or abandoned, and you felt that maybe there was no justice in the situation. If you have done this to somebody, Gemini, please know that it's no point holding on to this. Okay, if you feel that somebody is feeling abandoned by you, and if you feel you have not really done wrong to the person, there is no harm in taking. First, you have to be just to yourself. Okay, if somebody is trying to make you feel guilty, yeah, that's what I feel here. Somebody is trying to make you feel guilty for taking this new steps that you are being guided by the universe to take. They are trying to make you feel guilty for leaving them out in the cold. They're trying to make you feel guilty for sneaking away from them, and maybe you're holding on to that guilt. So Gemini, I want you to release, holding on to anything that can stop you, because the universe has big plans for you now, big and happy new beginnings for you. So what should you let go of? let go of the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody from your past, okay? Somebody from your past, I think, wants a stable relationship with you, and I think you have refused them. Somebody that you have known in the past doesn't want to be single anymore, okay? And maybe they've been pressurizing you to tie the knot, and you have refused them, and you want to take a fresh new beginning with yourself. So you have to let go of anybody else's wishes and dreams at this point. If you feel, this was a confusing relationship, or it did not allow you to grow the way you wanted to grow, so you have to let go of anybody else's emotions or emotional manipulations. At best, you can offer them your friendship, okay? If you really like the person, and you can give your apology, or maybe be nice to them, but don't get under pressure of somebody else's dreams and wishes if they're clashing with your own. Yes, they don't want you to walk away from them, okay? They really don't want you to walk away from them. So let that go, Gemini. Okay, so what is your biggest hurdle this month? Your biggest hurdle is probably this other person who's wanting to offer you a cup of love, and you're trying to ward it off with all your might, okay? You right now are not in that place where you want to partner up maybe with someone. You don't want to be tied down to anyone. You're trying very hard to ward off any unwanted attention. You are wanting to stay single maybe and abundant on your own. So this is your biggest hurdle. I mean, Geminis are really attractive. So my best friend is a Gemini, so I would know. So she is gorgeous, and I know, the whole world would want to be her friend. But yeah, sometimes you have to look after your own work and your own business, and you don't have time for emotions at the present time. So don't be forced into, people wanting your attention if, you're focusing heavily on your work and you feel work is more important. So let's see, how do people see you? Why do people see Gemini as the world? Are you closing out a cycle? Are you on top of the game? Are you traveling anywhere? Why do people see you as the world? Yeah, people see you as, charging ahead with your own life. You're closing out cycles, chapters of your life in rapid speed. Okay? They see you in charge of your life. They see you, making quick decisions here. They don't see you sitting around and thinking anymore. You are so eager to start the next new chapter of your life. And yes, after you do that, okay, the same Queen of Cups is back. It's not that you don't have love in your heart. You're just trying to keep it a bit closed. Okay? You're trying to keep your emotions hidden at this point. You're not sharing. Maybe you also have a lot of psychic gifts. Queen of Cups is also, a queen who is very intuitive, who has a lot of psychic gifts. So maybe people see you as that you know exactly what you want and you know how to get it. And you are quickly, shutting down chapters which are no longer serving you and making, your way forward, which is the right time, Gemini, for you, because, your cards are super. No wonder the Ace of Cups didn't come out this time, because your focus is totally on, growth. So nowadays people see you that you're really not interested, okay? People see you that you are not even looking at those two cups behind you. You're not focused on love at all, okay? And there is no growth in the love department from what I see right now in the month of June. Your Ace of Wands, your Ace of Pentacles, and Ace of Swords is mighty. So, okay, let's take one card from... Let's open this one, the advice from the universe. Okay, so the Spirit's advises, Gemini, you don't have to rush that fast either, okay? nothing is going to, what's meant for you is going to come for you. So even though you may feel that you have to rush forward and do everything right now and not take care of your emotions or your emotional life, Spirit is saying, hold on, things are going according to plan, and take a little rest. They see you as the universe is saying, yes, you move ahead with all the passion that you have, but make sure that you don't do anything underhand, and be careful of your tongue. Okay? Be careful of the way you come across to people. And also, look after your family. Right now, take a step back, and if even though you want to move ahead in work and whatever you want to do this month, be careful of how you speak to others, and don't neglect your family. Right now, even though you want to charge ahead and whatever, don't push things to happen. They're going to happen at their own time. So take a little step back, take a little time for your family, take a little time for yourself, introspect a little bit as well. Okay? Right now, I see there's a lot of fire. You want everything done now. So Spirit is saying, just go slow. It's all meant for you. Your 3 aces are already here. But not at the cost of your health or your family. Okay? So go slow. Go one by one. Let's see what the angels would like to bless us with. Gemini. I wish a love card, Ace of Cups had come here as well, but maybe next time. I will be doing specific love readings, Gemini, so subscribe to the channel and I'll be uploading them soon. So let's see what's soon to happen in your love department. It's very important to have a balanced life, Gemini. So I really hope that the 4th, ace comes to your life very, very soon. Also, you already had 3. Yeah, treat every phase of your life as a learning experience. Right now, instead of just charging ahead and trying to, accomplish everything, take some time to go slow so you don't make any mistakes. Learn as you grow. Because sometimes practice makes perfect. Now this goes so well with this card I've been looking at throughout your reading. Okay, go slow, go one by one, and you're going to get there. Don't be in a rush. Take time for yourself, for your family. Your aces are here. Once the aces come, in your life, they're not there to go away. You're already blessed with all these 3 aces. Now just, whatever you do it firm. Do it well and do it slow. So that's all I have for you, Gemini. See you next week. I'll be putting up the June readings soon as well. Sorry, these are the June readings, the love readings I meant. So, see you there. Subscribe, like, share, and God bless. Love and light.